Happy Project for Awesome! I'm coming to you today to talk about an organization called She Has a Name. She Has a Name is an organization that helps stop human trafficking in the streets of Columbus. So I come to you today from exactly that, the streets of Columbus. This organization's name came from a story where a John, which is another word for a male who buys sex from prostitutes, came up to a pimp and said, "What's her name?" The pimp gestured towards the prostitute and said, "She doesn't have a name. She's whatever you need her to be." She has a name. When they go out onto the streets and talk to these girls that have been sold into the sex slave industry, they try to remember their names. So if they meet someone, they find out their names, and when they see them the next time, they say their names to them, and those girls light up as if they have never heard anyone say their names in their lives, and as if they have themselves forgotten what their name is. Sex trafficking is something that happens in our cities that we don't even think about. We think about it in the faraway lands of Nepal and Africa and things like that. We don't think about it in our own hometowns, but it happens here. It happens more than you would like to know.
I went out with some folks from the Salvation Army and drove the worst streets in Columbus.
We would hop out of the van and give them a goodie bag.
Kind of told them where to turn if they needed help.
This is something that I feel passionate about, is this is a Christian organization that is working together in the name of Christ and God to combat the evils of this world. It's in places like this that these people get sold on the street, and they don't have choices about who they sleep with, how it's done, and they can't really get away once they're in it. She Has a Name's mission is to go out and help these people and show them God's love and just help them get off the street. So how can you help? You can help obviously by donating at shehasaname.com. They also sell really cool t-shirts for I think $15, and they have sweatshirts and hoodies and as well. And you can also help by praying. And I know that some people watching this may not be Christians, but I think prayer is something that's really strong and something that we call to God and He will answer and He will help us. So I believe that prayer is a very strong thing, and that if we pray about something, even if we can't afford to give, that is contributing just as much as if we had given them money. I just think it's a really important cause, and it's something to get educated about as well. I'm sure you can find organizations in your own city as well that are working to stop this human trafficking that is going on, because it is running rampant through our cities and we don't even know it. So if you want to get educated about this organization, go to shehasaname.com. They have lots of links and videos about what's going on with them, and I hope you have a fabulous day. As Romans 12:21 says, "Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good." Vlogging in the street is hard.